was from Child Protective Services. She started talking about emergency foster placement for the girl, and paperwork that needed to be filed immediately. I felt my stomach drop thinking about the girl being sent to strangers after everything she'd been through. I told the CPS woman that the girl should have some say in what happens to her since she'd been so smart and brave through all this. The woman looked annoyed and said protocol was protocol, but Detective Griffith backed me up. He said the girl had shown remarkable judgment and deserved to be heard about her preferences. The CPS woman left to talk to the girl and came back 10 minutes later looking less rigid. She said the girl had asked if she could call me later and wanted me to be part of the process. Detective Griffith helped set up approved contact between us and gave me a special number to use. The CPS woman agreed I could be listed as a support person during the placement process. She had me fill out background check forms and emergency contact information. Detective Griffith went back to showing me photos from mall security and asked if anyone looked familiar or suspicious. He had dozens of images from different days and times all organized in a binder. I was looking through them when the girl came back into the room with the specialist. She stood next to me and started looking at the photos too. Then she pointed at one image and my whole body went cold. It was a profile shot of my husband walking past the Orange Julius stand 3 days ago. The timestamp said 2:47 p.m., which was right when the girl said her mom got taken. My hands started shaking and I couldn't breathe properly. Detective Griffith noticed my reaction and asked if I recognized someone. Before I could answer, my phone started ringing and my husband's name appeared on the screen. His timing was always creepy like that, calling right when I was thinking about him. I answered trying to sound normal while everyone in the room watched me. He asked where I was in that controlling voice he used when he was suspicious. I told him I was still shopping at Nordstrom looking for a birthday gift for my sister. He said I'd been gone a long time and asked which Nordstrom I was at. I said the one downtown and he asked what I'd bought so far. I made up something about looking at purses but not finding the right one yet. He kept pushing for details like what color and what brand and how much they cost. His voice got harder when I stayed vague and he said he'd driven by the mall earlier and didn't see my car. I said I'd parked on the other side by Macy's because it was less crowded. He went quiet for a few seconds then said, I better not be lying to him. After I hung up, my hands were shaking so bad I dropped the phone. Detective Griffith picked it up and looked at me with this understanding expression. I took a deep breath and told him the man in the photo might be my husband. He didn't act shocked or judge me, but immediately started asking practical questions. He wanted to know my husband's full name and date of birth and where he worked. He asked about our vehicles and if my husband had any law enforcement connections or training.